Great. So let's go ahead and come to a little Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of our feet together. We can use our blanket or our blocks underneath our knees, but you can actually use your bolster as well. Bring your feet on the earth. Yeah. And then lie on to your back. Just how you want it. Great. And so just settle in, and if you want to kind of shift the placement of your blocks or your bolster for a few moments, feel free. Ah, yeah. You can place one palm over our hearts and the other palm over our low belly. And as we let the eyes close down, we, with relief, feel a deep breath in and offer it an open mouth exhale. Two more just like this. As we give the weight of our body into the supportive mat, or one more. And really, truly allow Earth to support us. As we soften into our belonging here, right now. We feel our muscles go slack from our bones. We feel our bones sink a little deeper into the soft fibers of our back body, all supported by the soft fibers of planet Earth. And this perfect cradle for you, right here, right now, and just let go into this support even more. The sense of actually just actively belonging yourself here. And just receiving the ease of support that's ever present in your belonging here, simply because you exist. And as we notice a deep breath in, allow the belly to expand. And a full breath out through the nose, the belly softens, the whole body receives. Let's please tune in to about 10 more breaths just like this. Really allowing ourselves to release into the ease and support of this moment. And as we honor this time of Sao Wayne, we feel the gentle pulse of our heart. Really let that sink you deep into the pulse of Earth's heart. This connection through the heartbeat of all of your ancestors. Those that have walked before and those that will walk after. Just deeply, naturally, easily seated right in the center of your heartbeat. And as we allow ourselves to feel, this is how we honor our ancestors. We fully metabolize through and release the burdens, and fully metabolizing through, we receive the blessings. As we breathe deeply into the evolute that is upon us right here, right now, this deep sense of gratitude for all of our experiences that have landed us right here, right now. Please, 4 more breaths. Just feeling your intentions, your prayers. Let them refine into a single word as a color. And then as we exhale, we sense that color rippling through our whole body, And we join together here, just toning the mantra Om, 1 round, gentle. Let's release our breath. Yeah. Let's breathe in. And now let's bring our belly palm and gently rest on the back of the heart palm, touch. And then slide the fingertips to the low jaw and then gently brush the palms of your hands over your face, your eyes, forehead, the crown of your head, and then the sides of your head, your ears, your neck, your throat, back over your heart, your belly. And let's slide our hands to our outer hips here, thighs. And then for those of us with blocks, just take hold of the blocks. For those with the bolster, I'm just going to work this out. We'll draw the knees together. Heel toe the feet a little bit wider, and then set your blocks, your bolster aside. Now from here, we're just going to heel toe that left sole of the foot to the earth between our sit bones. Let's reach our right leg up toward the ceiling and interlace your hands behind your right hamstring. Press the hamstring into your hands, flex the right foot, and then just super slow ankle stir. Toes join in as well. And this is nice and subtle as we let the nose mirror that. So we kind of feel a little massage along the occiput, the base of our skull. Let's take that the opposite direction. Stir the nose, the jaw is soft. And then it's like you're footprinting the ceiling. Give it a big old reach. Shoulders roll back and down, and feel a full breath breathing here. Thank you. Now point the right toes, reach, full breath. And as you slide the hands on either side of the upper leg, draw that right leg over your right thigh. Squeeze the thighs together. And if you want, you can actually wrap your right ankle all the way around or not. We'll come to cactus arms with our elbows a little bit higher than our shoulders, palms up above your head. Feel a full breath in, how the belly does that beautiful expansion. And then exhale, both knees drape over to the left. We intergaze over the right shoulder, and there's a light pulling of the right shoulder back and down. And then we breathe in, and we lift the knees center. And we exhale, and we take that to the other side, little intergaze over the left shoulder, back and down. Now please continue this movement for a few more rounds and just perfectly poised in the center of presence. with no hurry or no pause. We're in the momentum of just right now. Mhm. Good. And let's please take that twice more on each side and notice that sweet little ringing out of the spine as we allow our attention to remain through sensation. And now once more on each side. And then breath in, we lift our knees center. And as we exhale, let both knees drape over to the left, to the left. Stay here. See if you can shimmy both shoulder blades onto the earth. And there's an internal tracking of the right pubic bone down. And then relax the jaw and the tongue and the pelvic floor. We feel a full breath in. And we're going to tone a little bit here. It goes. Two more. Now silence. One more silent breath. Now as we breathe in, we lift the knees center. Keep the right leg on top, but come to figure four. So the right ankle rests on the top of the left knee. A gentle flex of the right foot. And then just bounce the right knee up and down, just to tease a little space through that right SI joint. And now we're going to thread the needle. So the right arm through the whole of the right knee. Wrap the hands around the left knee. Please flex both feet. And then roll your tailbone to the earth, and simultaneously can you spread your shoulder blades wide. There's a very gentle tracking of the outer right knee toward the ceiling. And now we go inside with our breath awareness and we refine, and we watch refinement happen. These subtle little adjustments, maybe blatant, and we feel 3 breaths. Thank you. Now stay in figure 4 and bring your left foot back to the earth. Come back to cactus arms with the elbows a little higher than the shoulders, and then drop both knees over to the right. So the right foot's going to anchor that left knee toward the earth. Any little adjustments, feel free. If you want, you can reach your left bicep by your ear and just catch a little deeper side body stretch. Relax your jaw. Full breath in with that gentle toning. One more with the sound. Now a couple of breaths silent. Thank you. Now just slide your right foot off your left knee. We breathe in and we lift our knees center, and we heel toe our feet directly behind our sit bones. Slide your biceps by ears. Now stick with me here. This is super subtle. Press your feet, barely scoop your tailbone, and press your low back into the earth. And then roll your tailbone to the earth, and you're going to lift your low back ever so slightly. The belly stretches long. So take that movement 3 more rounds, little scoop, and then draw up on your pelvic floor a tiny bit. And then exhale, roll the tailbone so there'll be a little arc. Once more. This deep hydration, spinal fluid there. And then just come to stillness for a full breath. Relax everything. Bing. Now we heel toe our right foot directly between our sit bones. We reach our left leg up toward the ceiling and we interlace our hands behind the left hamstring. We press the hamstring into the hand, so you're kind of catching a little shoulder drag as well. And then we start to stir the left ankle, toes, and the nose, and we feel what's here now, existence existing through you as you. Switch directions. And then a gentle footprinting of the ceiling. Reach. And now point the toes. Now slide your hands on either side of your upper leg. That'll support crossing that left thigh over right. Squeeze your thighs together. Maybe wrap the ankle all the way around. No big deal. Cactus arms with the elbows a little higher than shoulders, and you feel a big breath in. When we exhale, we drape both knees over to the left. Little inner gaze right. We flow with it. Inhale, center. And then we take this to the other side. Stirring the deep soils. Continue for a few more rounds. And now twice more on each side. Now once more on each side. And as we breathe in, we lift the knees center. Now this time as we exhale, knees drape to the right. And we stay here. Feel a full breath in. Soften all the way to the bottom of the exhale. One more. Two silent breaths. Let your jaw be soft. Now as we breathe in, the knees lift center. We keep the left leg on top, but we slide into figure four. So left ankle on top of the right knee, flex the foot. A light bounce of the left knee up and down. You can really feel into the SI. Yeah. And now we'll thread the needle. Left arm. You got it. Wrap the hands around the right knee. Flex both feet gently. And then we are going to roll the tailbone toward the earth. Broaden the shoulders. See if you can make a little more contact with your back body. And simultaneously, we're lightly pressing the outer left knee toward the ceiling. And we breathe. And we witness ourselves being breathed. One more breath. We stay in figure four and we bring our right foot to the earth. We slide our biceps by our ears and then we drop both knees over to the left. So the left foot kind of anchors that right knee and make any little adjustments. Feel that full breath in. Gentle vibrations. One more with the sound. And then we just slide the left foot off the right knee, and we lift the knees center, and we heel toe the feet directly behind our sit bones. Biceps remain by your ears. We inhale, we scoop the tailbone, and we press the low back, press the back of your head gently. And then we exhale, we roll the tailbone to the earth, a little arcing through the low back. And just take that little toggle movement 2 more rounds. So you scoop the tailbone, chin toward throat. And as you do a little arcing, and open up the throat. Last one. Good. And then just relax the head, the jaw, the ears, relax the hips. Feel a full breath. Now breathe in, press the feet, scoop the tailbone, slowly round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Press the back of your head gently, lift as high as what's comfortable for you. And as we exhale, slowly round back down, pivot your arms toward the ceiling. And as the spine meets the earth, hands palms down next to the hips. That movement, 3 more rounds. And if you find yourself hurrying through any part of this, really consciously slow it down. Two more. Last one. When your spine meets the earth, stay there. Pigeon toe the feet a little bit, rest the knees together, hands on your belly. Full breath in as you're ready. Ocean exhale. Now just feel. That's it. Step the feet parallel, knees parallel. This time we're going to plug our elbows into the earth, outer waist, fingertips face the ceiling. Press the feet, scoop the tailbone. There's no hurry, round up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Press the elbows and start to walk the elbows toward each other, shimmy high on your shoulders. And then your hands can just press to the outer hips if you want, or interlace your hands under your sacrum. You can start to track the outer pinkies toward the earth. Press the back of your head gently. Lift the heart toward your chin. With your eyes closed, 3 full, slow breaths. And lift the hips a little higher. Now keep the hips lifted, release the hands, and then sweep your left bicep by your ear. Now your right, keep the hips lifted. You can stay here or lift your heels. Now keep your heels lifted if possible and slowly round down vertebrae by vertebrae. So you're lengthening the spine just as long as you can lengthen it until eventually, that tailbone releases. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together one more time. Biceps stay by ears. Please feel 3 breaths. Breathing. And now the next 3 rounds of breath. Take 3 rounds of breath to slowly draw the knees together. Beautiful. And now from here, hug your right thigh to your belly. Hug your left thigh to your belly. A gentle flex of the feet. Maybe a tiny rocking motion side to side. Maybe a little circling around your sacrum, your head and neck. Breath is full. Just receiving the abundance, the nourishment of you. And if it feels okay for your neck, lift your forehead to your knees. Breath is full. And one more here. It's really nice massage for the kidneys. And then bring your head to the earth. We're going to slide our hands behind our knees and use your feet for momentum. Start to round up and down your spine. Just take it a few rounds. And then finally, come all the way up, soles of your feet together. We are just going to drape gently forward. And then you can press the left hand, kind of lift the left sit bone, and then bring the sit bone to the earth. Right hand, right sit bone. And then with the torso slightly lifted, explore a small little pelvic bowl stir inside, one direction and now the other. And then almost like an upward facing dog with the torso. And then exhale, soften. Doesn't matter how far forward. Now go deep into the breath and let the breath take you deeper. We have 3 breaths here. Tiny little micro movements. This body, this biology, this kind of open system evolving. Thank you. Keep the eyes closed. We're going to anchor the tailbone and just round up vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders lift to your ears, and then as you roll the shoulders back and down, just rest the hands on the upper thighs and take 2 more shoulder rolls, just like that. Yeah, any little adjustments. And then just slide the fingertips to the earth next to you, maybe the palms of the hands, drop the chin forward, keep the spine long, and then just drag the chin across the right clavicle. Inner gaze over the right shoulder, and then exhale back center. Left clavicle, left shoulder. Good. And back center. And now this time we're going to roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Then open up the throat. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin toward throat. We switch directions with that. Chin toward throat. Slide the hands under your knees and let's draw our knees together. Give yourself a little squeeze here. Lengthen the spine. And then we're going to come onto all 4s. It's nice to have the blankets under the knees if you want. Toes are on the sticky mat. We're in a tabletop. We're just going to breathe in and slide through to cow stretch. Soft. Breathe out and slide through to cat stretch. Begin soft. Stay pretty much in cat for a moment and then start to stir your head and your hips in opposite directions. So you will move through cat-cow, but in this simultaneous kind of vertical and horizontal and diagonal, all of the directions. Next time you're in cat, then switch directions, head and hips, opposite directions. Beautiful, 1 more. And then we're in cat stretch. And we're walking our hands off the right side of our mat, big arcing through the left side body, little bow of the forehead toward the earth now, little arcing through the pubic bone. So forehead to the earth is comfortable. And just catch a couple breaths here. One more. And then inhale, a little scoop of the tailbone. It's like you round through the back body, hands walk through center. And take this to the other side. Arcing through the right side body, forehead toward the earth, couple of breaths. Thank you. A deep bow into Ma Earth, our ancestors. This moment, we walk the hands center. We breathe in and slide feet to cow. Now we breathe out and we lift the knees and we come into downward facing dog. And we'll stay here. Now let's bend our right knee, press your left heel, your left hand, and gently, slowly pedal this out for a few rounds. Maybe your gaze slides under one armpit and then the other. Maybe there's a soft wave pulse through the spine. Press the hands evenly, the earth gently presses into you, and now we come into our full expression here, down dog. Pubic bone back, puff up the armpits, jaw is so soft. We feel 3 breaths, breathing. Thank you. Now the breath in carries our right toes toward the ceiling and we press a little bit beyond the toes. The breath out tracks the right knee toward our nose and we step all the way through to lunge. We are going to ease our left knee to the earth, your blankets. Press the right foot to lift a little bit out of the left hip flexor and we start to backstroke one arm at a time. And we dip in and out of the hip flexor slow. Super present with all the sensations. Now the next time the right fingertips track toward the earth, keep them there. Left fingertips lift to the sky. Now maybe the right fingertips are on the earth or a block and we fan the left ribs open. We breathe deeply in. We breathe deeply out. Little gaze toward the earth. And then slide the chin across your throat, pull the top shoulder back, little gaze to the sky. And now let's fold that left shoulder over the heart. We're going to drape the forearm in front of the right shin, fingertips to the earth here, and then just start to pivot over that left knee, straighten the right leg. And then anchor that right heel, bend the knee a little bit, puff into the mid-back. Elbows might straighten. And then as you straighten the right knee, bend the elbows, and then walk your left fingertips toward the front of your mat. Now as we go deep inside breath, you feel this spaciousness start to reveal itself, the unwinding of tensions. 2 more. Last one. And as we point the right toes, we notice that sensation. And now we bend the right knee. And then from here, we're just going to drag the right foot back to meet the left. Tops of your feet, come to devotional posture for 3 breaths, please. Your intentions, the heartbeat of all of our ancestors, human, 4-legged, the crawlers, the swimmers, the flyers, earth, green ones. We breathe in, we scoop the tailbone, little cat stretch. Slide the hands about 2 hand distances forward. Can you roll over your knees and point your toes to the sky? Bend the elbows for this version of upward facing dog. And then we pivot over the knees, we tuck our toes. We lift the knees and we press through to downward facing dog. And we almost revel in the holy field of sensation, existence through embodiment. 2 more breaths. And we notice how the next breath in carries our left toes to the sky. We press a little beyond the toes. And the breath out slowly carries the left knee to our nose, and we step through to lunge. We ease our right knee to the earth. We press the left foot enough to lift out of the right hip flexor, and we start to backstroke 1 arm at a time. And then dipping into the hip flexor and lifting out. You got it. Breath. We're just backstroking through the season. Now left fingertips toward the earth, right fingertips to the sky. Maybe the left fingertips all the way to the earth or a block. We fan the right wrist open. And a little gaze toward the earth. Slide the chin across your throat. We'll gaze to the sky. And as you gaze toward the earth again, fold the right shoulder over the heart. We're going to drape it over the left shin. Fingertips to the earth, and then pivot over the right knee and straighten the left leg. Anchor the left heel and micro bend the left knee, little puff into the mid-back. And then as you straighten the knee, bend the elbows. And you can walk your right fingertips toward the front of your mat. Just notice how this is a deep bow into your heart, just as the sweet gardens, the wildflowers are bowing back into the earth. Breath. One more breath, please. We'll point the left toes. Now bend the left knee. We're going to drag the left foot back to meet the right. Tops of your feet. Sweet devotional posture. Go into heartbeat. 3 breaths. And breathing in, we slowly lift into cat stretch. Slide the hands slightly forward. Can you point your toes toward the ceiling? Soften the elbows as you roll the shoulders back and down. So right, this version of upward dog. And we press over the knees. We tuck our toes. Sit bones hover over heels, downward facing dog. Now, if it's available, shift your weight to one hand. Use the other one to scoot your blankets aside. Come back to down dog. Just feel this kind of full body illumination here. Jaw is soft. Broaden the sacrum, the hips. The jaw is soft. The jaw. One more breath. And then we step our feet 1 foot distance closer to our hands, and then we press back into the heels. The knees can bend. And then opposite foot starts. 1 foot distance closer to the hands, we press back into the heels. And then opposite foot starts. And we take that all the way to the front of our mat. Standing forward, full feet a little bit, probably about 2 fist distances is perfect. Bend the knees deep. Slide the left palm on the earth, under your sternum. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Straighten the right knee, peek to the right thumb. And then bend the right knee as you bring the right hand to your heart. And then slide that hand over the inner left arm to replace the left hand to the earth. And we switch sides. Release the left arm, straighten the left knee. Bend the left knee, left hand to the heart. And then slide that left arm, hand over the right arm. Stay here. Frame your head. Micro bend knees. Breathe. Two more breaths. And then release your fingertips to the earth. Bend your knees deep. Curl your tailbone to the earth. Round up. The arms and head are heavy. Now at the top of that, we roll the shoulders back and down. We bend the knees and we pull the pubic bone back and we open up the throat. And then we exhale, we roll the right ear to the right shoulder. We start to scoop the tailbone, chin toward throat, shoulders shrug slightly forward. Left ear, left shoulder, start to pull the pubic bone back and then open up the throat with the glute muscles. One more in that direction. Let the shoulders just be almost heavy. The upper back body receives this little massage as well. And then we switch directions, opposite direction. Jaw is so soft. Little scoop of the tailbone, chin toward throat. And then as you pull the pubic bone back, you actually lift the glute muscles, throat opens. Now the next time the chin's toward your throat, scoop the tailbone, little shrug of the shoulders. Then inhale, biceps by ears, pull the pubic bone back. Exhale, cactus arms squeeze, interlace your hands behind you. Knuckles toward the earth. If that's not comfortable, opposite elbow, then the heart. Bend the knees deeper, and then slowly bow forward. We straighten the knees, crown to the earth, knuckles to the sky. Internally rotate thighs. This deep refinement, relax the neck. Two more breaths. Now we bend our knees, kind of like you're scooping up your belly with your thighs. We release our hands. We come to Utkatasana, feet slightly apart, no problem. Exhale, hands palms up, outer hips, fan the sit bones open. Now plug your tailbone toward the earth, belly button back, biceps by ears. Exhale, hands palms up, outer hips. Again, that little fanning of the sit bones. Now this time as you plug your tailbone to the earth, straighten the knees, come all the way up. Relax the tailbone. And then give a slow swan dive all the way forward. Now we're going to flow here. Inhale, part wheel. Exhale, forward fold. We step our right foot to lunge, right heel to the earth, 45 degrees. It's warrior one. Breath in. Breath out, cactus arms. Your shoulders and hips are square. Take a big old breath in. And then exhale, upper back body, cross the right arm over left for eagle arms. You can also just wrap your hands around your shoulders. We're going to straighten the front knee as we lift the elbows. And then bend that left knee, elbows to the heart. Keep your spine lifted. And then just start to circle the forearms, the elbows, the head and neck. And then opposite direction. Thank you. Slide center, so that right forearm over left. Start to frame your head there. Armpits. And then backstroke the arms. Please straighten your front knee. Interlace your hands as comfortable. Keep that front knee straight. Pull the left hip back. Bow forward. Micro bend the knee. Torso parallel to the earth. Lengthen. Now bow all the way forward for just a single breath. Stick with me. Bend the left knee, scoop your torso parallel to the earth. Release your hands. Come all the way through to warrior one. Now as the hands slide to prayer, we're going to pivot on the ball of our back foot and we hover the back knee. And then from here, straighten the back knee, bow forward. Reach the fingertips toward the windows. Now fingertips to the earth, step into your left foot. Reach your right toes to the sky. Now exhale, bend the right knee and draw the knee to your forehead. Little puff through the back of the heart. Now keep the right knee bent and lift the knee to the sky. Open up the right hip. Now straighten the right leg. Press through the toes. One more breath. Now check this out. We're going to lower the right leg and cross the right ankle over the left. Pinky toes are close. And then let there be a little circling around the soles of the feet. The hips, you can have blocks under your fingertips. And then from here, come to stillness and maybe wrap the hands around the left calf for just a moment, a little squeeze. And then walk the fingertips to the right for just a moment, scoot the hips to the left, little bow into that left side body. Now fingertips center. We re-anchor the left foot. We reach the right leg straight behind us, this time like you're pressing the foot into a wall. Now this takes a little bit of balance and strength. Can you float your hands to prayer? So this version of Warrior 3, and then gently step, press and lunge, biceps by ears. Backstroke the arms, I know that was a lot. Cover the back knee, hands palms up on the hips there, and then flip the hands palms down. Plant them into the earth. Thank you, Mama. We are going to step into plank. Inhale. And then travel through your vinyasa, whatever feels most natural for you. We are going to meet in downward dog. There's no hurry there. I've got an eye on you. I'll know when we're all here. And then just register 3 full breaths here. Now the right toes slowly lift to the sky. Reach beyond, the knee towards your nose and step through to lunge. Now we're going to step the left foot forward enough to bring the heel to the earth. And then from here we rise through to Warrior 1. And as we exhale, cactus arms squeeze. Inhale. And then exhale, upper back body does a little curl as we sweep the left arm over right for eagle arms. Straighten the front knee, elbows lift. And then bend the front knee, elbows to heart. Keep the spine lifted here. And then just circle the elbows. You can press the forearms toward the windows, the head and the neck. And then just switch directions. Beautiful. And as we slide the elbows center, it's the left forearm over right. Go ahead and frame your head there. Armpits. Backstroke the arms and interlace your hands behind you. Straighten your front knee, lift the heart. And then micro bend the front knee as you pull the right hip back, torso parallel to the earth. Hips square between the short edges of your mat as much as possible. And then internally rotate thighs, and then kind of deep forward is what's comfortable for you for a single breath. Now, as we bend the right knee, the torso lifts parallel to the earth. We release the hands. We come all the way through Warrior 1. Now, hands to prayer and pivot on the ball of your back foot and hover the back knee. And then as we straighten the back knee, we bow forward and reach our fingertips toward the windows. Now, fingertips meet the earth and we step into our right foot. And we lift the left toes to the sky. And exhale, draw the left knee to your nose, puff through the back body. Keep the knee bent and lift the knee to the sky. Can you open up your left hip and then reach those toes all the way up toward the sun? Take a full breath here. And as we lower the left leg, we're going to cross left ankle over right. Pinky toes close. So there's already a tiny momentum circle to the right. You can kind of circle around the soles of the feet. Notice how that spirals all the way through the hips and the spine. And as we settle into a place of more stillness, maybe you wrap your hands around your right calf. A little squeeze, breath. And then maybe the fingertips walk a little to the left. And you scoot your hips a little bit right. Breath. One more. Thank you. Walk your fingertips center. Re-anchor your right foot. Left leg reaches straight behind you again, like you're pressing it into a wall. So just offer this moment to press your legs evenly. Little balance and strength. Maybe float your hands to prayer. And then gently step, crescent lunge. Biceps by ears, you got it. Hover the back knee, cactus arms. Scoop the hands, palms up, outer hips. And then as you straighten the back knee, spin your wrists so the palms meet the earth. We are going to step through to plank, your vinyasa. Take your time. No hurry, no pause. We'll meet in our final down dog class. Breath, breath, breath. And just give this 3 more breaths, please. Jaws. We notice how the breath carries our left toes to the sky and we press a little bit beyond. Left knee towards your nose and we step through to lunge. And then we step the right foot forward as well, partway down. Exhale, forward fold. Give it a big squeeze. Now fingertips to the earth or blocks, lift your heels. Bend your knees and lower into a squat. And then really puff through your back body. And if you want, you can wrap your hands around your shins or keep your hands on the earth. We've got just a couple breaths here. And then we're just going to ease our way into boat pose. So take your time. Nice. Shoulders back and down. It'll press through the balls of the feet. Beautiful. And then let that strength just kind of percolate through your whole body. And then we are just going to bring the toes to the earth. Scoop the tailbone and round down vertebrae by vertebrae. And from here, please hug the knees toward your armpits. And then come to happy baby pose. And then start to, how do I want to say this? We're going to point the right toes and then we're going to hug the sole of our right foot toward our pubic bone and then straighten your left leg out beside you. Yeah. And then just switch sides. Beautiful. Let's take that once more on each side and please, any sort of variations. And then if it's comfortable, keep the right leg out to the side And then open the left leg. Ooh. Breath. And then slowly draw the soles of the feet together. Floating Baddha Konasana, fingertips wrap around the outer feet. Press the knees toward the windows, the outer knees. Heels toward the pubic bone. And then notice as you press the right knee, you can kind of stretch that right shoulder here. And then the left knee, left shoulder. Ooh. Center. Yeah. And then release. Hug the knees together. Keep the knees together, point the toes gently, neutral spine, forehead to knees, shoulders back and down. And we'll bring our head to the earth. Please bring your feet to the earth. And just tune in if there's any final movements. You're welcome to go there now, or simply slide your way into Shavasana. You want to have a blanket over your midsection, feel free, bolsters. Yeah. And as we give the weight of our bones right into the bones of Mother, this is the most sacred offering. We offer ourselves into ourselves. The dissolving of what once was as we release the burdens. Thank you for the experience. Fully metabolized, released. We rest in that liminal space of our becoming. Now listen in. And from here, remember your mother, your father, your grandmother, and your grandfather. Feel the silken whispers of your great-great-grandmother, great-great-grandfather. Just sense that whisper all the way back. And then as you breathe in, take it right into your heart, this moment illuminated with the whispers of all those who have loved you into being. And then as you exhale, feel the weight of your body here now, fully held in the pulse of that ancient heartbeat. And just sense into the tickles of those that will walk after us, kind of effervescent. And then right into the beating of your heart, your intention, color, texture. And all the timelines merge right here, right now. The evolute is now. And as you feel this breath in, receive. And as you feel this breath out, fully received. Fingertips and toes. Head sways so gently side to side. And I offer this with reverence, with honor, right? We get to interact through embodiment. Ooh-wee. Bend your knees as you're ready. You roll to one side. And we bow into our own hearts. And we make our way to a seat. And let's keep our eyes closed here as we slide our palms together, heart center, Anjali Mudra. And just feel yourself cradled in timeless, deep time. And let's tone together. The mantra is Om. Release breath. Breathe in. Stay. Thank you. Thank you all so much for your presence. Yeah. A beautiful rest of your day, and enjoy the sunshine and the deep support. Oh, Robin. Hi. Hi, Stacy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I love that we're all here. Thank you. Stacy, who moved away, is here too. And Robin, you're right here in the room with us. Fully inspired.
rather than back home.